Hi guys, welcome back. It's me again, the Pretty Wall. If we haven't met yet, welcome to my channel. So before I start my video, I do want to say I apologize for not uploading a video last week. Work has been really busy for me and I have so much errands to do, so I really apologize for those of you who are waiting for my video from last week. It's just really busy at the moment. But so today I am back with a completely different video, and this video is more on my lifestyle side rather than makeup. So if I'm not doing makeup, this is the stuff that I spend a lot of time from home, and as you can see, I'm in a different setup. I have my plants at the back. Today I am going to show you guys how I regrow my succulent plant. I do really love plants. I love succulents. I love tropical plants, so it's really amazing how it can change your mood, and it's so good when you are trying to grow something inside your home, and it's so relaxing. It's such a stress reliever when you're seeing something that you're growing and it's very successful. So this kind of method that I have been doing has been really successful for me. I got some of this succulent type like about 4 years ago, and since then I haven't bought the same type. So for me, it's really good. I have been doing the same thing for almost 5 years actually. So yes, I can't wait to share this idea with you guys. So if you are curious to know how to regrow them successfully, just keep on watching. First thing that I want to show you guys is the succulents that I have been growing. So these are still a little baby, but I do want to show you so that you see how healthy and how pretty and cute they are and very successful. So I've gathered some of them right here, and I do have some of them on my balcony, which is on the sunlight. This one, I put this because I want it to be inside the apartment. Okay, so first thing that I want to show you guys is this one right here. So this is in a really cute pot. What I did is I just put all of them. There's 3 types of succulents in here. Now I do want to mention that I'm not an expert with this. These are the method that works for me, and I just keep doing it. And then I'm also not expert with all the names. I'm so sorry about it, but I just want to show you. I think pretty much whatever succulents you have at home, if you know how they grow, how they work, it can be successful no matter what type you have. So this one I have here, as you can see, these are super cute and they're like still baby, and I do like that kind of like baby-ish succulents. I don't want an overgrown succulents because they're not cute anymore. The reason why I love these plants because I do love cute stuff, so I like this to put anywhere as long as there's enough light. It's good. And now and then what I do is I'm gonna put them under the sun so that it has that little bit of color. And then the other thing that I want to show you is this one. Again, it's the same thing. I just put them in like a one pot. This one is a little bigger from the first one because I think this is my first batch. Now this one has a different type of succulents like this one and like this one. So they're really cute, and I do really love them because, like I said, it's my stress reliever. Why I can't pronounce that properly. Okay, and then these 2 here, I do have. These are such a baby still, and I just recently repot them in this little terracotta one. So this is how it looks like. So first thing that I want to do is I'm going to show you how to remove or take the leaves off from the actual plant. Okay, so as an example here, I do have this succulent. As you can see, this one has like mother plant, and then I cut them off, and then these 2 are new growth. This is really good if you want to regrow a baby succulent because these ones are just like mother, and then I create baby from this plant. So I'm going to show you how to exactly remove the leaves from this one. So when you're removing the leaves, this is the most important part that you should do before you even remove them from the plant. So make sure that you water your succulent 2 to 3 days before you remove the leaves. Now the reason why you want to do that because you don't want that succulents to dry out. So you want to make sure that there's enough liquid or water inside the actual leaves. When you do that, you will know when it's ready because the actual leaves is firm and hard, and it's full of solid liquid inside. So that's when you wanted to remove them, and that's what I have been doing. So this one I'm going to show you exactly. So what I want to do is just kind of like be careful when you also remove the leaves from the plant, not to just like twist it. Make sure that the actual like here, like I don't know how you call this, it's not damaged. So what I want to do is just kind of like twist them back and forth really slowly, and you will see how you can feel. So that's successfully, and that's how it should look like if you look at in here, that's perfect. So that's really good, and I want to show it another one. So I'm gonna do it from this little guy here, twist it back and forth until you hear that like click or like twist. Okay, perfect. And that's the same thing right there. It's so clean. Okay, so that's the first step that you want to do. Make sure you water the plant 2 to 3 days before you remove the leaves from the mother. The second important part that you need to do is the light and where you place them. Light is very important when you are trying to regrow the baby succulents from the leaves. So you want to place your succulents. What I do is like I grab like a flat surface like this one. It's a cute one. It doesn't matter as long as it's flat. You can use anything that's flat. This one for me, since I just want to show you guys a demo, so it's not really important how they place on the surface. I just like put them like that, just as an example. Just place it, don't be so fussy about it. And then you want to place it near your window but not on direct sun. So the reason why you don't want to place it directly into the sun, because the leaves will dry out and it's not enough to support the rooting and the baby leaves, the baby succulents that is coming out later. So you want to make sure that it's just right beside your window where there is a low to medium light. So that's very important, not onto the direct sun. And then you place it there, so you will see after 3 to 4 days you're going to see your leaves is growing a root. I'm gonna show you an example of how your succulent leaves grows a root, and this is something that I have in here. So this one I removed it like about 4 days ago, and this is how much rooting it's coming out from the leaves. If you can see that, guys, I should have like a black background so that you can see. Let me grab one. Alright, so I do have a book in here. So this is something that you want to see after 2 to 3 days. You see that, guys? That's something already nice and successful, but don't celebrate it yet because this is just the rooting. You still want to make sure that the baby succulent is coming out. But this is a good sign because when I try to press the actual leaves, it's still nice and firm. That means it can really support the baby when it comes out. So that's after 2 to 3 days you're gonna see the rooting. Now maybe after 5 days to a week you're gonna see the actual baby coming out, and I do have an example here. Now this is really baby, like small leaves coming out. I'm not sure if you can see this, guys, but that's how it looks like. And I hope it does focus. If you can see on that end one there, there's a little munchkin or baby coming out, like baby leaves, and that's like after a week. And it's good because, like I said, it's still firm and it's ready to just grow. So after that kind of like baby coming out, this is very important step as well. So we are talking about watering. So watering is something that you don't want to do it into the baby succulents when it comes out on the leaves, because you don't want to drown them, or if you overwater them, if you pour water into the flat surface, it might just get rotten. So what I would do is I would actually grab my bottle spray, so I don't water them from the sink. I just grab this one and I would just spray them like that. So I will do that every 2 to 3 days, just to make sure they have a little bit of mist. So when you try to mist, just kind of like go over a little bit. Don't like concentrate in one leaves, just kind of like mist them a little bit. So after probably a week or so or more, this is something that you will see. Now this is a different type of succulents, but you'll see there's a lot more leaves and they're a little bit more bigger than the first one, which is amazing. This is something that you can be happy and proud of, because you know this is going to be successful, as my experience is always like this. And probably after 2 weeks you're gonna see a situation like this. I'm just being careful here because they're so baby. A situation like this where the plant is actually growing. There's a root, so the plant is growing, there's a root, and also the leaves that I removed from the plant is already dried out. So that's when you want to think about transferring them into a different surface, but this time with a soil, and just keep misting it. So I have a bunch of babies here that I'm excited to grow and transfer them into the soil soon. So I might just choose some, because I just kind of like mix all of them because I have so much ones already. So these ones, if you guys can see that, I hope it doesn't fall. So those are all babies already. So I'm going to show you exactly how I spray them. So what I wanted to do is like, I just kind of like just do that, and that's it. So just to support a little bit with the water or liquid that they might need. And after that, I'm going to transfer it into the soil, and the same thing, I just mist them. Still not in direct sunlight because the babies might be still a little weak to handle all the heat. Once it grows a little more, like, you know, a few more inches, then that's when you transfer it into the actual pot, which is, I've shown you guys earlier. This one is a good example. It's a mini pot. You don't want to put in a really big pot, because you might not like the result, because it might also, like, you might over pot your succulents and it might absorb a lot of water and it can still die. So that's how I have been doing, guys, and it's very successful for me. Preferably you want to regrow your succulents during springtime or summer, because they like sun. Wrong timing is kind of like winter, because you know in Vancouver there's not a lot of sun, so they need a lot of sun to support their growth. It can still survive in the winter, but then it can tend to be a little bit leggy or necky, whatever you call, and that looks like a little ugly already. That's why every spring I trim mine, I make a baby, so that it's always fresh and it's always cute. So yes, I hope you guys learned something from this. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's such a completely different, but I thought I want to try a little bit of my lifestyle, and I wanted to share that with you guys. If you're having a hard time regrowing your baby succulents, this is so much fun, and you can actually save some money, guys. You don't have to buy every season your succulent. You just have to regrow. It's really easy, and once you master that kind of processing, it's so much easy, trust me. And also, guys, before I forgot, I forgot to mention about the liquid plant food. So this one, I do put this one on my mist, so 2 to 3 drops, and then I mist them every day, because they also need a food. If human needs foods, they also need food, and they're very sensitive, so they need that type of energy to be feed into them. So this is what I do. This one is the cactus liquid plant food, and then after they grown up, I mix this one suggested it will be 1 liter and then 7 drops. So that's what I do. Sometimes just to be easy, I put in 1 liter, drop 7 times, and then if I have some remaining, I will save it for the next watering session. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you learned something, please give this a thumbs up. Also leave a comment down below if you have any more questions or requests on to my next video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload my next video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I will see you again on my next one. Bye!